So yes, at LOVESAC HQ, but it's before hours. Nobody's home. And I am just coming in to grab a book that I left. I need it for class tonight. Today's the day I teach in New York City this evening at Parsons. My weekly class this year, it's Leadership and Design Innovation. And Primal Leadership, sitting there on my desk, one of my favorite all-time books, for sure my favorite all-time book on leadership probably, or at least one of. Anyway, couldn't do without it. I'm speaking today, New York City, at this really cool CEO symposium put on by YJP, the Young Jewish Presidents Organization. So just a peek into my life as I read, I do a ton of underlining and note-taking, and so I'm able to refer back, and it makes it so valuable, I've found, when I go over to refer back to these books at later dates, not just for teaching, but for if I'm preparing a speech or a talk or who knows what, having written notes or stars or underlines of any kind throughout a book that you think you're familiar with it at the time you read it, and then you go back and it's easy to completely lose track of the material. So anyway, Primal Leadership. Goleman, the author of the sort of instant modern day classic Emotional Intelligence. Fantastic book based on the same sort of subject matter. Check it out! And I guess to go with network, read. Like a broken record. Gotta keep reading every day. So I talk a lot about this, partially because it's such a weakness of mine. Network. There's two types of networking. One, we're networking, to sell our product, to get out there, to meet new clients, meet new customers, pitch ourselves, be on the scene, make new contacts that can, help you get to the next level, whatever. Climb your way up. The other kind of networking is simply to drive personal creativity and innovation. What do I mean? So there's this concept called the Medici effect that harkens back to the Renaissance, the most creative period of, some deem the most creative period of human history during the Italian Renaissance, where the Medici family, who sponsored so many artists and works of art and symposiums and gatherings for artists, musicians, painters, sculptors, politicians, scientists, etc., created this just explosion of creativity, and it's because of the concept of networking, right? Like, it's because they were bringing people together from diverse backgrounds and fields, and that just naturally led to new ideas, cross-pollination. So, aside from work in the room, shaking hands, gathering business cards, trying to network your way up, push yourself out the door to any event that you can possibly afford the time to, be a part of, if not for that purpose, just for the purpose of networking to drive innovation and creativity and to develop yourself and expose yourself to new ideas, new people, etc. So we'll be talking about today. I'm at this networking event. It's actually more of a leadership symposium. We got to speak here in New York City. YJP Forum, Young Jewish Professionals. Should be interesting. I want to just break out in song. Start like dancing around. Everyone's so quiet. So this particular event is unique. It's a gathering of 300 plus nothing but CEOs. That's it. Founders of companies, mostly, I guess, professional CEOs, kind of larger companies. I'll probably be one of the smallest. I've been invited to be on a panel talking about gaining traction and digital technology, in my business. So, panel of 3 or 4 CEOs, and get to speak to the group, and should be pretty interesting. I think there's only 2 or 3 not Jewish people here. I'm one of them.
Responsibility responsibility for that one. So Alexander, maybe we start with you and we'll go to your right.
I sit here and other CEOs come and we speed date. Weird, right, Alex?
Yeah, that's
no preparation. Mike has a LOVESAC.
I've got a LOVESAC at home. I got 3 at work.
That is so cool. Where'd you get it?
Well, I got it LOVESAC.com.
Yes.
Which I think you should use some of our digital marketing help.
All right.
To amplify and grow.
That's why we're here. That's why we're here. All right. No, I got it. So Joel doesn't own our product yet, but now that he's heard LOVESAC at these events, now it's like all right. You can't miss it.
I actually went into one of the LOVESAC stores and I was blown away with the modular convenience. It's incredible. I think that there's also rooms that I have that you can't get a lot of conventional furniture into, so I can create a comfort zone that's just, you know, unparalleled.
There you go. So future loves. I'm going to hold him to it. He's an attorney, but we may have to trade some. You know.
Sounds good.
That's cool, man.
Thanks.
All right, Stephanie.
Hello.
She put this whole thing together. She is solely responsible for this entire event.
Thank you to LOVESAC. Yes, no, I am. It's true. Thank you to LOVESAC and everyone involved. It's a great event.
I appreciate it. So Stephanie was telling me the one thing that sticks in her mind is what?
Your email signature.
My email signature. By the way, I'm the only one who rocks that particular signature because no one else dares to. What does it say?
No.
What does it say?
It says LOVESAC is not a dirty website.
That's right. See,
so you remember it.
LOVESAC.com is not a dirty website.
It's amazing.
You don't forget, and it makes you
You
look.
don't forget.
You
Yeah.
looked.
I looked.
You looked.
I did look and
See?
I laughed.
And then she blushed.
Yeah.
See that? There you go. All right, so this guy makes engines from my car that I just sold. Right? Literally.
I'm sorry about
literally hype. No, don't worry. I'm doing another one. Okay. Next one's a 68. So high performance V8 parts out of Australia, LA, Shanghai.
That's it. All of the above.
And listen to that accent. So you've been to have you been to the LOVESAC store in Sydney?
I have. I own a LOVESAC. I know it sounds a bit weird, but I own a LOVESAC. Yes, I do. So.
And he's embarrassed. He's embarrassed to say it out loud. Don't worry, Stephanie was more embarrassed to say it out loud. So. No, that's cool, man. And you know, you get invited to something or you get the opportunity to attend something, especially if it doesn't cost money. You just need to learn to say yes, you know, and it may be inconvenient, and you know, I can promise you the day of, it will be inconvenient. You will have to blow something else off or sacrifice something, even if it's your free time or your family time, to attend something like that. But unless you're a natural networker who just loves to work the room and make tons of friends, then you've got to really push yourself, man. So in the spirit of networking for pure personal development and diversity, I'm not sure how diverse you'd consider a group of CEOs, but I will tell you the conversations that are had around those tables by people who are, you know, have vastly different businesses, some of them service businesses, some of them software businesses, some of them, you know, products like mine, brands, but all pretty sizable. It's a pretty impressive group. Those conversations are, I mean, they go places that I just do not go conversationally on a regular basis, right? Topics, ideas, methods, tools that I just otherwise have never been exposed to. And so, you know, I have to push myself to do it. Like I had to book this gig, another Shawnism, right? I always say, book the gig, just commit to something. And even though, of course, the day comes, it's super inconvenient. Today I missed our company rally. It was Tuesday, I had to miss a couple of key meetings, but made a few good contacts, people that are interested in our financing that's coming up, and all kinds of you know, new and long-term relationships that were forged that I simply would not have had. And had I not pushed myself out of the nest to network. Now it's off to Parsons. What? Who is this guy? How you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. How are you?
Look at this. You're at my school. Woo. Ryan Welker.
It's been a long time.
Looking good, man. Looking good. This guy, how long were you at LOVESAC?
Good 8 years.
8 years.
Solid 8 years.
And now, you know, he's doing bigger and better things. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Selling technologies.
Technologies. Let's move from couches to technologies. I hear there's big money in technologies, Welker.
Yes, we're hoping so, right?
All right, so this is the new school class. What's up? Spring break. Oh, look at that. It's not even spring break. They had to generate 10 ideas a day on their own blog. You can check it out. What is it? It's Design, Innovation, and Leadership. I don't know. Whatever. I'll put the link. In the thing. But these guys, in 1 week, generated a vlog with like 100 pages. It's amazing. 100 posts. It's like really, really pretty cool. And so go there if you want to rip off some of their amazing ideas. So everybody grabbed one hand from across the circle, right hands, and then left hands from different people. And the challenge is to untie the human knot. And we're watching them to observe leadership dynamics. You know, who takes charge, who lays back, who gets frustrated, you know, etc. It's always a good one. The human knot.
Yes, someone's gonna get hurt.
No, you need to turn around with
Okay, question for the group. Do you want to continue and solve the puzzle? No. You want to give up?
Yes.
A group of 6 and a group of 8. Ready, go.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's start from.
All right, so that's solved.
The way that we also analyze in their character.
All right, literally the elevator pitch. Go. What are you doing?
Hanging out with my boy Shawn.
Oh, what's your business? What's your idea? I like what you said in there.
My company is using predictive analytics and an advanced form of encryption to help prevent veteran suicide. Meta access.
Bam! Look at that. Nailed it. All right, so Get Off the Couch vlog. We love to interview our entrepreneurs. Ryan Welker, gone from LOVESAC, top sacker, like, I mean, an amazing, amazing salesperson, to saving lives as an entrepreneur, a mission-driven social entrepreneur, maybe even make a buck off this, maybe even many more. But more importantly, saving lives through predictive analytics. So maybe we don't want to put your idea out there, right?
Yeah, let's not do that yet.
All right, so we'll just leave it at that. But he has got an amazing technology he's building using PhD geniuses to do some very cool things with data and social media and all kinds of stuff that will ultimately be very good for the world and is very near and dear to his heart. And I'm very proud of him because he is literally, he's running around New York trying to, you're not here to raise money, are you? What are you here, what are you here to do?
We're working on some marketing and you know, making connections, networking.
All right, so Salt Lake City boy, out here in Big Bad New York City, networking like a fiend. Perfect capstone to today's vlog. It was all about networking and you know, it's never been a strength of mine. You know, I say one of my little Shawnisms I live by, network, network, network. And I say it like that because I have to push myself out of the building to get out to events. And you know, even me teaching at this school is in one form of networking. Like, you've got to be constantly forcing yourself out to be exposed to new people, new things. And you know, where did you get that skill, Ryan? Is it a strength of yours? Is it something you developed over time?
Not a natural strength. I think 8 years of working in the mall helped me to not be afraid to just build connections, go for it, and you know, understand what people have to offer. I mean, asking for help is not a bad thing, and good people usually will help. So find those that share the same goals and the same values as you and go to town on what it is.
Ryan has no fear, right? You've called up huge organizations, governmental organizations, to get behind what you're doing. Yeah. You're having weekly calls with some of them, as updating them on your status of your project, right?
Yeah.
And it's because he just freaking had. And did you just call through the front desk, or did you? What was the? How did you?
I honestly met my connection there in a hotel lobby. It's about being open to opportunities wherever they may be. You know, you don't know where that person's going to be that you need. So always have a smile on your face and say hi and get to know people.
I love it because, okay, so the get off the couch ethos, right? I've got these little 6 habits that I like to focus on building. The first is make your mindset. And it's not just about being positive or being whatever. It's about getting in the mindset that I was in the day I got off the couch and made the LOVESAC, right? I had this idea, thought it'd be funny to make a big beanbag. The biggest difference is I actually got off the couch that day, drove down and made it, which means I was in this weird, quirky, sort of like impulsive mindset to just do things, to open my mouth and meet people and try things. And that is the get off the couch mindset I'm talking about. This guy lives it, man. And you know, if you're just over there texting on your phone in the hotel lobby, not, you know, talking to the
Too good
person,
for everybody.
Yeah, too good for everybody. Not talking to the person behind the desk that's checking you in, and then, you know, maybe that person goes, you know who that is over there? And you're like, no, who is that? You know, like, that's so and so. And you go over there and you're like, you know what? Hi, I just want to say hello. I love your work. Right? Meet some celebrity, meet some big. I don't know. You have to be out there. You got to put yourself out there. And it can be hard, you know?
You don't know if the person that you need is the shy type, so you might have to be the one to break the ice.
That's right. So, get off the couch, network, and subscribe to this stupid vlog, right? Do you ever watch the vlog, Rye?
Yes, I do.
What?
Every day.
What?
What?
You do not.
I do. That's a real thing right
there,
dude.
Man, one of 32 viewers. I love it. Have a great night, you guys.